Hi, my name is Ben. I am the founder and CEO of BWP Brand Consultancy. We are a 360-degree brand consultancy agency focused on nurturing and supporting the cutting edge of fashion. We specialize in creative direction, branding, and creative consultancy. What I have done is with LDC, we put together a package which is essentially sort of a coronavirus survival guide for emerging brands. And that's 1.5 hour video consultation for just £125 plus VAT. What my company has done is we have absolutely whittled this down to make it the most affordable possible. I've worked with some of the world's top research economists from places like Columbia University, the University of Oxford, Bloomberg, and McKinsey. And then other fashion insiders like myself from places like Vogue, Business of Fashion, and other fashion companies to put together a package which is researched and data-led, but has a massive emphasis on engagement and the personal edge of independent brands. So as I'm sure you'll all know, the disruption of COVID-19 is absolutely running rife through small businesses. It's important during this time that every single precaution is taken, not just from a health perspective, but also from a business perspective. As a consultant, I wouldn't be doing my job in good faith if I didn't warn all of my brands and all of my clients about how difficult the next 6 to 18 months will be. People shouldn't underestimate how hard on business these next few months will be. Definitely, fashion is one of the things that people view as a expendable industry, i.e. it's not an essential. It tends to be viewed as a luxury, so it tends to be one of the things that is the first to go when austerity hits. I wouldn't be doing my job in good faith if I didn't put a big emphasis on this. To every problem, there is a solution, though. Fashion is one of the most innovative industries out there, and consequently, we always find a way to re-engineer and regroup and push through, just like we did last time we had a world recession in 2008. There will surely be a number of ways that you can still continue to engage in clients. In the consultations, it will be my job to work out how specifically to your company we will reach your specific demographic and how we will reach your audience to drive sales. That's part of the consultation package. There's a massive amount of people increasing on social media, so really engage with this. Obviously, a lot of people are in isolation or quarantine like myself, and consequently, this means there's a lot of free time and sort of an open audience. Within the next week, the government will be putting together a sort of a package advising people specifically on how they should observe quarantine more closely. And consequently, this means that a lot less people are going to be concentrating on shopping, which means that really small and independent businesses will need to make sure they grab the attention of their consumer specific and make sure that they're really sticking to their niche and engaging with their audience in an authentic way. So BWP has always been committed to helping small companies, independent companies. It's really what I specialize in and is one of the reasons I started the company. We have two faculties of the company. One is our sort of big company engagement. So I work with Prada, Burberry, and I've just signed Alexander McQueen, among others. And then the other side of the company is sort of my preferred side of the company, my sort of love child, if you will, which is specializing in really helping and grow small or independent companies. It's where the most interesting work is, to be honest. Last year, I took on 12 independent designers. 11 of those 12 are now sort of what we call multinational companies. They have grown into proper corporations. They have hundreds of thousands of pounds in sales. And what they've done now is they're in the top stockists, which I advise and help them get into. So be it your Harrods, your Dover Street Market, your Liberty, your Lane Crawford if you're in Hong Kong, your Bloomingdale's if you're in the States. So that's what I specialize in, and that is my area of speciality. I'm sure lots of you are being bombarded with consultants or like amazing marketing packages at the moment. To be frank, this will be a massive profiteering scheme for lots of companies at the moment. I've already seen a lot of them. I've already had a lot of them come across my desk, which are these big mega corporations or these expert industry insiders promising that they can grow your brand through the coronavirus and promising that they can secure you sales most of these people can't make true on these promises, which is just the through and through of it. And small businesses, independent businesses, need to be massively conscientious of their spendings during this time, which is why when I spoke with LDC, we wanted to make sure we were providing the absolutely most affordable yet most data driven and empirically proven consultation possible, which is why it's only £125 plus VAT. It's sort of an unbeatable price. We will advise you specific on your company for the hour-and-a-half consultation. I work with a network of creatives, from freelancers to established photographers who have shot with the likes of Mario Testino, to really established Photoshop experts who work at places like Condé Nast. And will provide really what will help you see through the next kind of 18 months of business, but also just give you peace of mind to know that you're heading in a direction that has been streamlined. Whether or not you sort of take my advice, I would definitely recommend you seek proper professional advice during this time period. It's completely unprecedented. Unfortunately, it looks like the way it's going to be is that lots of small businesses will go under. That's just sort of the economic prediction and the government prediction. And I know myself and LDC really, really don't want to see this happen. So from our perspective, we just want to keep the industry growing, keep sustainable fashion growing, keep independent fashion growing, which is why we've put together this package. This consultancy could include, but isn't limited to, how to navigate social media and continue to drive sales during this time, how to manage product that you already have and your suppliers, how to deal with returns, how to continue to engage with your specific demographic or niche, what specific improvements you need to make whilst you have this downtime kind of in quarantine, that will improve your business in the long term, because that's what we're looking for, not sort of a short fix, but longevity for your business. How to work with your employees if you have employees or freelance people, any of your financial concerns, the viability of pop-ups during this time, how to reach out to stockists and buyers. This is sort of quite a big black space in fashion at the moment. Many buyers didn't attend Fashion Month. I did the big sort of Paris, Milan, London, and then I went to Asia and did Seoul and Shanghai. And empty. Lots of the shows were sort of empty, and grabbing people from parties and off streets and things like that to sort of fill it for Instagram and for photo purposes. But many of my friends who are buyers just didn't go. Consequently, there is a big black hole in the buying schedule at the moment, where if you can engage with buyers, you will get buys from brick and mortar retailers. So that's your solid stores like Harrods and Selfridges, or from your e-tailers like Matches Fashion, like Net-a-Porter. They are all looking for brands at the moment. Matches Fashion is really, really amazing at nurturing new brands. I've just stocked 3 of my clients with them literally yesterday and 2 days ago. They're great at nurturing. They love sustainability. They love a different angle. And obviously that's what LDC companies really sort of specialize in. We'll also kind of talk about how to stay motivated during these hard times. I know for lots of you, it's just you, or it's just your small team. It can be really difficult when you're just sitting in your home, sort of trying to motivate yourself. Also, we provide a general proofreading or copywriting. So if you have any really important copy, if you have any product descriptions, we will include the proofreading and copywriting in this package. And basically anything else you need that's within our services will provide. If you ask us any kind of questions or queries that I myself can't answer based on my current research or my current expertise, I will put a pin in it. What we'll do is we'll write down a note about that, and then I personally will email or call or Zoom someone who I know who specializes in that area, and then I'll get back to you sort of for a follow-up call, which of course we won't charge for. Before the consultation, there will be a really thorough email process or call process where we fully gauge your business and go through how to best advise on them. I know the people who work with LDC who I've already advised on. That's sort of 5 or 6 of you. That's all I could fit in last time I did the consultation package. Loved it. So we got really great feedback from you guys. We're really grateful that you will help us help you, and let us be a part of your small brand journey, your independent brand journey. We love working with independent brands. It's fascinating. All of you come from a great angle. I always have my eye on the LDC stock because it just goes through really well. And then throughout the consultation, we carry out a presentation based on that research that's really tailored to you, and that's done over video call. We then will follow up a couple of weeks later, a couple of months later. You can email us if you have any follow-up questions over the couple of weeks and months. We'll do our best to advise it. But really, the purpose of this was to just provide the best quality, most affordable consultations for independent brands before they get swallowed or before they just feel totally overwhelmed, because it looks like we're not quite at the peak of the virus, and the economic impact certainly isn't at the peak. We also will provide some general advice, which is just really important for what any brand can do, but I'll put that in an email before the consultation. Everything is virtual now, so it's super easy for you to send me an email or send me a consultation. You can do it through LDC. I know Amanda and Nikki and Rebecca and all of the team are just exceptional during this time. I've had great correspondence with them. And I know that a company like LDC and myself, we really just want to see independent brands thrive. So we're committed to helping independent designers not just survive COVID-19. We do want to see independent designers thrive. You have an active audience. Let's act on it. And basically, we will be putting together this package. Like I said, if you want to email Rebecca or Amanda or anyone at LDC, whether you're interested in taking out the package or have any questions for me, it's just £125 plus VAT. It's an hour and a half. It will be as thorough as you can think. And then afterwards, the consultation, I email you the presentation with all of my notes on it. It's really done in the easiest format, the most comprehensible format. And then after the meeting, I am totally approachable for any questions. So thank you.